Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the Celtics. That's right, the storied franchises going head-to-head in one of the most greatest matchups of all time in basically sports history, in my opinion, when it calls all said and done. The Lakers versus the Celtics tonight, and it was a gut-wrenching type of scenario, seeing how the Lakers played tonight against the Celtics. And to the very end, the Lakers survived in convincing fashion against the Boston Celtics in Boston, getting a W against the Celtics tonight, and now they have 15 wins into the NBA season, breaking their 2-game losing streak that they were on. And with this win, it was supposed to happen. The Lakers needed to beat the Celtics this time around, and it was a great great moment, but at the same time, it was a surviving moment for the Lakers. And if you don't believe me, check this video out.
Shot clock at 6. Davis looking. Davis knocked away by Walker and stolen. Walker has it. Ahead to Brown. Brown holds on to it. 6 seconds remaining. Ojale. Walker fakes. Walker puts it up. Won't go. Theis on the follow. It misses. And the Lakers hold on to win. What a wild sequence to finish it off. And the Celtics had golden opportunity there, but it's the Lakers who get the victory here in Boston.
That's right. It was very, such a gut-wrenching moment for the Los Angeles Lakers and Laker fans watching this game, including Celtics fans. I mean, it was all under the wire. I mean, the Lakers, they were leading by 1, and they just needed to build that hustle at the final seconds left in the game, and the Lakers just came to play at the final seconds left, putting that defense on the Celtics. And it was a great moment to witness the Lakers do what they had to do to win this game against the Celtics. I mean, you had to win against the Celtics tonight. And, we did not want to go on a losing streak with 3 losing streaks under the Lakers right now. And especially losing against the Boston Celtics. Okay, this is a storied franchise matchup that the Lakers needed to get this win over. I mean, guys, it was just supposed to happen. The Lakers just needed to get this win. I mean, if you lost tonight, I mean, you would have seen a different reaction out of me. You probably will see me get pissed or anything. I mean, I just wanted the Lakers to get this win over the Celtics because I hate the Celtics with all my fiber and being when it's all said and done. I mean, this is just the Laker in me. I mean, Laker fan in me. I just didn't want that to happen. So the Lakers, they just come up on top, with the win. I believe it was 197 or 96 to 95 something. I mean, you guys will probably see the end the results of the stats for the Los Angeles Lakers. But yeah, if you check the stats between the teams, I mean, it was kind of struggling night for the Lakers. I mean, even though they were leading a couple of times, but at the same time, they were kind of struggling a bit. But at the end of the day, the Lakers came to compete against the Celtics, starting with Anthony Davis, who returned to the starting lineup after being out, couple days, day-to-day type of scenario due to, I think it was like a quad, something like that, sprain or something. But, he came back, Anthony Davis. I think he had 27 points, but he had 10 rebounds in the first half. So his rebounding ability was the main goal for the Lakers to win tonight. And, we had to give Anthony Davis a lot of credit. He came back with after being out for a couple of, I believe it's just I believe they were just out. I believe he was out like maybe against the Detroit Pistons. So it was a type of scenario where some people may say maybe if Anthony Davis were playing against the Pistons that day, maybe the Lakers would have gotten a win. But fortunately, we can argue either way. But knowing the Lakers, they could have beaten the Detroit Pistons without Anthony Davis because we had LeBron James, who also stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, all around, really. When it came to the third quarter, the Lakers were basically down by, I believe, 5 or 6 points at the end of the third quarter. But then, when fourth quarter came around, every single Laker stepped up in a huge way. From LeBron James, from Montrezl Harrell, Anthony Davis, also Kyle Kuzma making that 3 to boost the Lakers' lead a bit, and then you had Dennis Schroeder stepping up also. But it was all around, really. I mean, all the Lakers tonight in the fourth quarter stepped up, and when it's all said and done, like I said in the final seconds left in the game, they hustled for the Lakers to play that solid defense against the Celtics, and they delivered in surviving fashion that the Lakers always do in certain moments like this. Now, even though I really wanted to see this type of moment from the Lakers when it came to facing the 76ers, where the Lakers were just so close to winning the game, but Tobias Harris made that mid-range shot, I would have loved to see that compared to what we witnessed in tonight's game, making a survival type of win moment for the Lakers. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But, against the Celtics, it was a much better, fashion for the Lakers to hustle, play that defense, and, just seal the win. I mean, do not let the Celtics score in the final seconds left. And, it just ended up being, one of those type of moments that we just witnessed. And I honestly, guys, was very satisfied seeing the Lakers get this win over the Celtics. I mean, if anything, really. I mean, with the 2 losses that we suffered, against the Detroit Pistons and the 76ers, I would have rather had the Lakers beat the Celtics instead of losing to them at any given, or instead of losing to the Celtics. So, it was just a great moment for the Lakers and Laker fans to witness the game. And, from Celtics fans, I don't care. Let them drown their sorrows with the sadness. I don't care. So, the Lakers come up on top. Anthony Davis stepped up for the Lakers with 27 points and I believe 14 rebounds. Then you had LeBron James stepping up with, I believe, 23 or maybe it was 24 points out there tonight. And it was just those two. They were the main factors for winning winning this game tonight. But it was all around, really, when it's all said and done, from bunches of Laker players stepping up, from Montrezl Harrell, who I believe he had 14, maybe it was like 15 points out there tonight for the Lakers coming off the bench. And then you had Kyle Kuzma, who had 11 points out there. But, Alex Caruso was there, especially in the final seconds left, for just guarding the best he can from stopping any sort of Celtics for scoring on him. So kudos for Alex Caruso for stepping up his defense. And then you have, I believe, THT, who also stepped up, especially in the fourth quarter. I believe his defense, maybe a bit of his scoring, but I think it was not so much. But, his defense was there for the Lakers at the same time. But, either way, the Lakers, I'm just so glad they got this win over the Celtics. I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Please, guys, give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the Boston Celtics. I'm really glad that the Lakers got a win in Boston out of all locations. The Lakers got a win in Boston, their rival, storied franchise moment that we can all witness, really. I mean, it was a gut-wrenching type of scenario that we witnessed, but at the end of the day, the Lakers survived with a win, and I'm just so glad that we got this win over the Boston Celtics. And I'm probably going on a loop and repeating myself by saying all this, but at the end of the day, you know, the Lakers, they just came up on top, and now I believe they have 15 wins into the NBA season with, I believe it's 5 losses. I might be mistaken. I think it's 5 losses under their belt, or maybe 6, but I'll make sure you guys know about the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers so you guys will know about it. But yeah, so guys, I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers, and please guys, make sure to like all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video. You guys check out my social media sites, and of course subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.